So today I'm just working on another one of these small 12 by 12 inch panels. I'm going to be doing another portrait of the one and only Tiger King is who we're going to be working on today. Very unique, interesting looking fella, and yeah, just sort of be a fun subject to paint. Plus I did just hear recently that Louis Theroux is going to be doing a Tiger King doco. So yeah, that should be somewhat interesting. But going to spend probably about 2 hours on this today. Going to try and get this, sorry about that, going to try and get this all done in just one session. So yeah, not going to spend too long on it at all. And yeah, we'll see what we can come up with working with the Zorn palette again. It was my first time using it in the last video, doing the last small portrait study, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's really nice just working with such a limited color set and sort of seeing what you can discover and explore within that color set. 4 simple colors, and they're super diverse. So keen to give this another try, and yeah, just see what we come up with, and just have a bit of fun with it. So I'll smash out this drawing and we'll get stuck in a painting and we'll see how we go. As I mentioned earlier, working with the Zorn palette, which yeah, I've been really enjoying. It's nice, and it's just nice to sort of work within some restraint sometimes, and to simplify things and not overcomplicate things. And this palette is so flexible and so diverse with only such a limited amount of colors. So yeah, having heaps of fun just messing around with this and just exploring skin tones within these sort of parameters. The Tiger King's skin tone in this piece is quite red heavy, so simply just going to be mixing some of the yellow ochre and some of the vermilion, and then just being a little bit more vermilion heavy for the majority of the skin tone, trying to avoid too much titanium white, just so that I don't get overly pastel-y in my skin tones, and we'll see what we can come up with. So this is the second painting that I've worked on in this 12 by 12 inch sort of study series, working again in the Zorn palette just to keep things nice and simple, having a good time sort of exploring that and seeing what I can pull from those 4 colors. And yeah, just had a lot of fun with this one. Obviously working on the Tiger King, he has just such an interesting character and form to sort of work with and pull from and try and capture on the canvas. Aside from my paintings, I've sort of realized recently that my Instagram has turned into a bit of a mess. All of my highlights were sort of from last time that I tried to sort it out, and they've just become a little bit jumbled and unorganized. And it's not very clear what I sort of do and what services that I offer. So recently I've just sort of been going through, sorting things out, redoing my highlights and making it just really clear and direct to potential customers and clients as to yeah, what I can offer and what I can provide to them, and hopefully that'll result in making some more sales in whatever that may be, whether that's graphic design, illustration or artwork, or even photography. But yeah, lately I've sort of just been focusing on trying to make that a little bit more clear and direct. Been working on some advertising, putting a little bit of money into that, and potentially even a bit of a letter drop in the local area. I've got a couple mural jobs, as I've mentioned, I think last week or the week before. They're all sort of just in the interim though, so I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with those. And until then, I'm just going to continue just developing some of these paintings, working on some commissions. Still got a little bit of design work, enough to chug along. But yeah, it would be nice to pick up a couple of more sort of freelance contracts just while I'm waiting for some of these larger murals to go ahead and go through. But for this video, again, I'm going to leave it here. Nice short one. I'll have another one up next week is the plan, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then.